It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He comes in 4th in the league in passing this year. This should be a good one to watch under the lights on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity. And the have-nots, and this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch.
And they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
You work all week on your opening script, and most often that first play is something that you feel really good about. In this case, they decide to go through the air, but there's protection breakdown. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback if they want to allow him to ease himself into this game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're going to be let out by the man from the University of Oregon, their rookie quarterback.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
2nd down and 3. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The home team's offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 24 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
2nd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slot man in motion left. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First and 10. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They pick up 17 through the air, and that will be a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Miller. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He'll have a yard or 2 up to about the 16. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give up the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
This team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. We'll try the right side this time. Good blocking, and he's in. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and his guys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. But go down as an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's enough for a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And his guys will cut the lead down to 4. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll send a tight end in motion right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This one from 39 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, visitors 24.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
17.
And welcome in everyone. This is the...
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15. Results in a first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Result is a first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, out comes the punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now this team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, you talk about playing complementary team defense, Mike. Well, that is it in a nutshell. The coverage, do your job. Take away the easy pass lanes. Make the quarterback hold the ball for an extra count. That's all they needed to get that pass rush home, and it results in a sack.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now, faking the give. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He runs with it. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Makes the score. Visitors 31. Our home team 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense hasn't. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a handoff running right. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now it is first and goal. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and his guys are able to edge a bit closer.
Our home team, 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, yeah. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing right. It's taken in. Here's 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. We're all set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at his own 30. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Taking off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. brings up 2nd and 3.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 6-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Tight end on the move left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. There's that man again, another catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. Over the top, he's got it. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score. Visitors 45. Our home team 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 12 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. To give credit to the defense, they were ready for it.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll send a tight end in motion. To the ground, a first down run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll let the fullback try to push the pod. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
We're about ready now for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for our visitors. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.